Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. I saw the High Priestess in the Eight of Cups. You might be being called to go inward and follow your own inner guidance. Four of Wands, Foundation and Achievements. You might be being guided to reflect on how far you've come in your life. If you feel stuck or stagnant, maybe they're asking you to look inwards and appreciate how far you've come, what you've overcame, possibly. I just saw the Lovers on the bottom. How much growth you've had in connections. There might have been a new relationship that you've been in, or a relation, maybe only been a couple years, or maybe you've been married. How far you've come, and how much you've changed since connecting with this person. We'll see if it's good or bad. We're getting Judgment and the Three of Wands. This person, the Lovers card that I got a peep of, this person may have helped you build in your life. You may have been able to achieve more since you've been with them. You may have found that you work well together and you balance each other out, possibly. Somebody special. I'm just seeing the Six of Pentacles. Ooh, I just got chills. Being able to give from a place, giving from a place of wanting to give, not feeling obligated to give to this person. Like you care about them so deeply that you just, it feels natural to give to this person. Again, Two Cups, spiritual union. This definitely was a guided connection. Definitely could be married or in a long-term relationship with this person. You definitely have, on the bottom is the Ace of Wands. Might be spicy in the bedroom. Might be the best that you've had to date. Or they may have done something that makes you feel more passionate about them. They do things that ignite that passion in you. You may have been able to connect intuitively more with what you like. Might inspire you. One more card. I'm definitely seeing the pink and the blue, so this is definitely a relationship. It could be the same sex, but if not, male, female. Or if you've been in a long-term relationship, you might be thinking of taking it to the next level with the Judgment card. And with the Four of Wands, that definitely could talk about marriage, celebration, foundation. It's like you've been with them through all 4 seasons. You've been through a lot of stuff with them, so it's just confirmed your belief that they're the right person for you. With the Hermit on the... Sorry, that's not the Hermit, is it? Yeah, it is. They may have taught you a lot. You guys might teach each other. You have different interests, so you've actually captured each other's interest in each other's things as well. This last card, Fool card. Yeah, this definitely might be, with the Judgment, the Four of Wands, and the Fool card, you definitely might be taking this relationship to the next level, or you have had the idea of doing so because you work so well together, or you guys complement each other. So you might have met this person when you were down on your luck. You may have been living a lifestyle, like a bachelor lifestyle or a single girl lifestyle. And with the Two of Swords underneath that, they may have inspired you to change your life or switch your life around, make changes that were for the better. Let's pull a card here just because. You might have met them through a family member, possibly a niece. They may have helped you through a surgery if you had to have surgery, or there's some sort of health concern that you've had. They may have assisted you through this, or it could even be mental. If you were stressed or you were down, they helped you through that. Maybe that's what the Five of Swords is. They helped you through a tough time. Oh, that sun's in my eyes. It was just gone. That's why I started recording. Alright. Tell me about this relationship, this connection, please. Libra. That is the Justice card. So this definitely could mean marriage, contract. It is a contractual agreement with the Four of Wands on the bottom. If you're not married to this person, you definitely could be getting married or planning to get married, or your wedding might be coming up. Two of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely, again, this talks about going in a different direction and having the world in your hands. And with the Two of Swords, it's like you've been watching and observing and trying to think of, maybe if you're thinking of proposing or what they would like to have for their wedding plans, you might have been paying attention to their likes, observing them. You've observed them long enough that you want to take it in another direction. I saw the Knight of Swords. That usually talks about coming in with quick communication. Fool in reverse with the Emperor. There might be a father figure or a male in your life that is not fond of this person, possibly. Tell me more about this. Or there might have been a father that illuminated something for you, or asked you to look at something. Or there might be a male figure that might be encouraging you to pursue money instead of a relationship. With the Four of Pentacles on the bottom, definitely could be, maybe that's why you guys, tell me more about this. It might be encouraging you to, okay, so what I'm getting right away is there's this beautiful connection, it feels great, but there is something, you've went through a lot, you recognize that this person compliments you, compensates where you may lack. They've helped you through some things. You may have found that you've evolved since you've been around this person. But there's a male figure or a friend, or even if it's not a male friend that doesn't like this person, what I'm getting, okay, so with the Justice card, they might be about what's fair and just. So the person that you're with, or that you've been contemplating on being with, even if you've dated for a while, you really like this person, they may call you out. I'm getting this very strongly. Aries, this is the Emperor. It talks about, so in the Aries energy, it's a fire sign. It's a go-getter drive. It's a quick burn. So you may have the drive to start things, but you might not be able to sustain them or take them long term. So it's almost like you have to pick up and drop stuff. And this person might call you out on that. They might call you out on your shit too. If you operate from a place of a Emperor, like you rule, or you might be operating from a place of ego. You can switch the roles here. But if somebody is out of line, or again, ego and pride might take over in some circumstances, this person might call you out, and secretly you might like it because you know it's for your highest good. It's almost like you don't see all the options. It's like your way or the highway, or this person's like that. So it's like they're good for you, but your ego, maybe that's where the Five of Swords on the bottom of this deck. Because I saw this and I didn't understand how it kind of played. Conflict and defeat. It's almost like your ego is being triggered. The ego death. So there might be a part of you that needs to kind of like be balanced and fair and be open to the other perspective. So it could be a beautiful relationship, but there might be a part of you that can't let go of control, possibly. There could be a controlling aspect to one of the partners, and the other one calls them out, and it's triggering. Because the Fool talks about new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, but it's almost like the leap of faith hasn't been taken, but it's almost like maybe money's holding you back, Or maybe you're wanting to do something and your partner's suggesting that maybe you wait till you have money to do something. Or somebody in your life, it could be a male figure that's kind of saying you might not want to do that yet. You might not want to take out a loan to do that thing. Might want to save up the money first before you take that leap of faith. There's definitely something there. 5 of Cups, disappointment. But you're failing to see. Okay, King of Pentacles. That's Capricorn energy. Definitely could have to do with work. Maybe you're not stable in work, or you're just started a job and you haven't been over your probation. How does this have to do with a relationship? Definitely has to do with family with the 10 of Cups on the bottom. Ooh. This could be a scenario where maybe somebody's still married and you can't be together because somebody's married still. Or they're losing money in a divorce or something. So you'll have to be the main financial provider. It's like the person's perfect, but there might be financial stuff that's creating conflict within the dynamic too. We'll keep going. Because it looks like this person might be perfect for you, but there's just something in regards to finances that are causing issue. Queen of Wands, you're definitely attracted to this person. Whoever you are, you find them very attractive, very appealing. Even like vivacious and spicy. You might find them different. Yeah, there's something with the 2 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. There's definitely something from the past that's holding you back, or there's something that you're having to make a decision on related to the past. It's like you can't move forward with this person until this is cleared up. Again, you can't make an offer with the King of Cups. It's almost like this thing from the past is holding you back from making an offer. With the Knight of Pentacles underneath that, it's like you have a plan, but you just can't follow. It's like everything's contingent on something from the past. You can't move forward unless this thing from the past is cleared up. This could be somebody that's married and getting a divorce. Oh, 9 of Swords. Definitely something at night. Oh God. Okay. So just so you can see what I'm seeing here. I know I'm making lots of like grunting and groans, but so I see the 9 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the Devil. This person that, okay, so if this is the case, you've met somebody. I'm gonna kind of like put this together because this is what I'm trying to figure out. You've met somebody, you find them very attractive, you work well together. They kind of keep you balanced. They've helped you change your life in some way, or turn your life around if you're on a track that wasn't really helping you evolve or get where you're going in life. So they've changed your life somehow. There's either losing sleep, or you're worried about something being taken. Like somebody's going to take something from you at the 5 of Swords over a fight. So if there is a past relationship where you're not quite divorced or you're newly separated, and then with the Devil on the bottom, this is definitely like being bound to something. So if you are bound to something, like you're trying to release yourself. Again, you're fighting to release yourself from something you're bound to. And something you're worried about somebody taking something from you, because 7 of Swords talks about trickery, theft, deception, or sneaking. And then the 9 of Swords is like losing sleep. You're stressed about it. So you're definitely stressed about something you're going to lose. But it definitely, this new relationship with this other person that you absolutely have feelings for, care for, it's almost like this thing is what's holding you from moving forward. Again, I mean, whenever there's an ending of a contract, I mean, especially if you're in a relationship and you've built something in the past and there's been a relationship breakdown, excuse me, and you guys have called it quits. I mean, there's going to be, the justice system isn't always fair. Knight of Wands. You don't want to, if you're planning on rushing through something, pushing something through, I wouldn't do that. Because with the Knight of Wands, he moves really swiftly and he's passionate, and he could come off fiery, so like he might come off angry, say spiteful things and do shit. That's not fair. And again, with the Eight of Cups walking away from this Four of Wands, so the man in the picture, he's walking away from something. So there's definitely a relationship or something in the past that you've had to walk away from. Again, with these Eight of Cups, like he's built this, there's an emotional investment in this, and he's had to walk away because he's no longer happy or emotionally fulfilled, or there's just nothing left to put into it. Or somebody might be coming at you. They might be angry because you've ended it, but you just want to pursue your Ace of Cups. You just want to be happy. Sometimes you gotta let go of the financial stuff, like, and I'm not coming from a place of judgment, but I've left relationships and I had to let the material things go because it just makes it long drawn out, and you're fighting over stuff that you can reaccumulate, right? Like, I left furniture, everything else, because I just got secondhand stuff till I could get something else, right? Sometimes your happiness comes at a higher price than the things that you've accumulated with this person. It's just stuff. You can get it back. Again, with this Page of Pentacles, it's almost like he's making it a small offer to this devil. It's almost like, or maybe there's like something being held over your head, something being used as leverage. I'm getting the spiteful feelings. Whoever this is in the past, they might be spiteful about this ending. I don't know. I'm not seeing the Nine of Cups. There might be like drinking happening. You might be trying to subdue your anger, your feelings. It's almost like I'm getting because this is temptation too, right? So it's almost like they're poking the bear. They're trying to trigger a response out of you. I'll get one more. So, I mean, at the same time, most people that want to trigger a response out of somebody, it's to make you look like an asshole, just so you know. If you don't respond, or you don't respond in the way that they want you to, you know, they'll have to try and find another way, or they'll do something else. But I mean, in the end, they'll look like the assholes. So I mean, you need to preserve your integrity. In the end, High Priestess. Maybe don't say much. Maybe that's the thing, or maybe they're wanting you to say things out of context so that they have proof of it. Especially in, I don't know, I just shuffled a Ten of Wands. It's definitely a burden. Whatever's going on is a burden. Somebody's trying to trigger you into responding. Definitely don't do it in writing, because that will work against you. You're better off to just say nothing. Or, again, with this Libra card, I did see it. Hold on, it's here. I know you saw it. The Justice card. So that definitely could be a contract that's ending. And, it's here, wherever it may be. So again, if you're going through a legal, maybe you just need to be seeking or consulting with your legal representation instead of respond through the lawyer for your own protection. Because this person might be trying to sabotage this new connection that you have, or this person that you're interested in. With the Chariot, somebody definitely might be moving out, or moving, or traveling. There might be a lot of travel having to do with this. Again, with the Ten of Pentacles, it's almost like you've decided to put your pentacles somewhere else, or this decision is going to cost you money. A new home. Somebody could be getting a new home, or somebody's going to have to buy a new home. I did see the Four of Wands, which is home. Building a foundation. Yeah, with the Four of Swords, definitely, you don't have to speak. Just because somebody's asked you a question or done something. Five of Swords, conflict. Somebody's trying to fight with you. When you speak with this person, they might cut you off as well when you're communicating. They might not listen. They might want you to hear what they have to say, but they don't want to hear what you have to say. Or they don't care about what you have to say. Whatever. I'm definitely getting that. How she's over top of this parsnip or carrot or whatever it is. She's going to cut the tops off. Going to cut off. So there's definitely something being cut off. What else do we see? Oh, it started out so beautiful with the connection. That's unfortunate. But you want to know why it's better to close out cycles before you start a new one. So if this is a new beautiful relationship or somebody that you're interested in pursuing, oh my god, my hair's a fucking mess. It's definitely, okay, so this is the Knight of Pentacles. This just talks about like making a plan, moving slow, taking step by step. There's no rush. It's better to do it right than sign a contract or do something in the wrong way or make the wrong step and then it goes against you and it's no good. And again, there's like a lollipop under there that says, hate me. So there might be somebody that's trying to plan to make you pay if they're bitter. I don't know. You're better off to just not say anything. Seek legal counsel. There's apps out there for family communication if you have to communicate with these people because you have kids or something. Or you have assets or something that you have to split or allocate stuff to. I don't know. Focus on your happiness. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles. It flipped, but it flipped back. Again, an egg does hatch, so it's almost like you gotta wait for... So this egg's not gonna hatch until it's time. 10 of Pentacles, but she's on a merry-go-round. She's getting off it. Yeah, you might have to just get out of the routine and... Eight of Swords definitely feels stuck. It usually talks about, like, fear or whatever, and then with the death on the bottom. You don't know how this is going to end, and it kind of worries you. I mean, this person, they look fair. With the Justice card coming out, Libra, they're fair. They'll support you. They'll help you through it. Emotionally, I'm sure if you guys are building, if you have a strong foundation of friendship or connection prior to this, maybe that's what it is. You guys had a friendship, a really strong friendship. She's got wings. She's gonna fly the coop. Yeah, it's almost like you're having to step out of something that you've been. It's like you grew up, a house that you grew into. It definitely has something to do with disappointment, Five of Cups, but she's got wings and he doesn't. He's just got the bird head. You fly in the coop. You're leaving something maybe that has been long-standing, or you left something that was long-standing and you're trying to move towards something that's new. Again, with the Ace of Pentacles in behind that. You might feel beaten and worn out. This person might be just trying to, like, mentally wear you out through communication, so it might be an unhealthy way of communicating. But again, you interact with people through their wounding, especially when they're triggered through anger or upset. You get the version, like, of if they felt powerless in their childhood, you're gonna get that version of them, right? Because they're in a position of feeling powerless, or they feel like they're losing something, or they feel like somebody's hurt them. You receive the part of them that wanted to respond that way when they were younger, when they didn't have. Nine of Wands. It looks like somebody's reading over something over your shoulder. So somebody might be looking over your shoulder and or looking at information. If they're in your home, they might be looking into your financial records. Seven of Cups. He's popping up. So something financial might be popping up, especially with the Labor card, or there might be something in an agreement. Or they might be trying to slip something into an agreement. That's kind of slimy, I guess. With the Four of Swords, they're just asking you to, like, rest, rejuvenate. All the little piddly stuff doesn't really matter. You might have to let stuff go. With the Nine of Cups, she's in there with the cookie, the gingerbread man. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Maybe somebody doesn't think they're going to get caught doing something. Just go over the we are in a Mercury retrograde. That's another thing. So if there is a contract or something you're signing, make sure you double read it. That they don't get something past you. Go over everything. There might be something, yeah, there might be documents you might because here he's blending in with the wall. Oops, sorry. He's blending in with the wall, so there might be somebody that's like secretly looking for something, or maybe you should be secretly looking into stuff. I don't know. If this is going on and you're going through a separation, or you're finally getting through a divorce, or you're finalizing a divorce, double check the contracts and the stuff that you sign. She's in a castle by, so you might feel isolated. They might make you feel isolated. This past person, they might make you feel like you're alone. They might tell you that if you had mutual friends, your mutual friends are disappointed, or they might say that you can't hang out with certain people, or that they're their friends. I don't know, but the thing's holding up a mirror, so it's almost like, again, you might have to take a look at yourself. If they are trying to trigger a response on you, you might have to take a look at yourself, or you might have to just accept that you'll have to let them say what they want to say. And again, if somebody's bitter and you're going through some sort of legal separation still or something, they will play the victim. If this is the case, they will play the victim, and they'll say things that might not be true. They'll try and paint you as the bad guy just so that they come out looking good still, so they think they're the victim. But again, you don't always have to correct it. The people that know you and care about you, you don't have to, they'll know it's not true. Sometimes people do slander. It's unfortunate, but... Alright, so then we have the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Again, there's still... Okay, so this is what's coming to mind. It might not be super relevant, but you may have had a conversation with this person and you guys made a vow to not cause harm to each other. And maybe somebody went back on it. Yeah. It's almost like slowly over time. Maybe that's what was wrong. Maybe this past relationship that you're closing out, you might have just been heavily distracted, or you were living a life that was different, and then you met somebody new, and they brought a new perspective into your life that changed you, and then it helped, and you may have realized this person that you were with really was just trying to keep reins on you, or you didn't like the way that they spoke to you. Maybe they were demeaning to you, or they did hold you back from, I don't know. It feels like there's already a connection with this new person. So if this is a divorce, they're trying to hold on to you no matter what, and they're trying to prevent you from having a new beginning, and that's why they're dragging this out. These flowers almost look like they're dead. It's almost like at one point you thought this was great and it was a good relationship and it served you, but like because you were so busy and distracted, you didn't realize that like the flowers died. Maybe neither of you put into the relationship, and that's why there was a relationship breakdown, or you weren't taking the care, the time, or the concern to check in with each other, and that's why it did. And now somebody's bitter about that, especially if you've met somebody new. Even if you're not together, if you met somebody new, it would still, there's lots of people that do that, right? They get upset because you're with someone else. The Queen of Cups, like this queen, this depicts like an emotionally mature person, somebody that has emotional intelligence. So it's almost like maybe this past person that you were with, you never really had to express yourself, or you never did because you're doing your own thing, right? So this new person made you realize that the person you were with definitely wasn't right for you in the end. This is the Star card. This is Aquarius energy. I definitely am getting the feeling that you started off as friends with this new person. And they're like your wish fulfillment. They're like everything you ever wanted in a person. They're it. And you didn't know they existed until you met them. So even if you were on the outs and you were already trying to leave this old relationship, it's almost like it triggered you into doing that. Definitely made you think differently with the Two of Swords. Definitely brought something to think about, made you think about it. Again, if you're with the wrong person, I just saw the Knight of Cups. That's way too many cards. You definitely want to make an offer. So there could be a male in your life. We'll just kind of wrap this up a little bit. It could be a male in your life that's encouraging you to finish up with this other person before you take the next relationship, the new person to the next level. Hierophant, yeah, this is definitely about beliefs and what you are committed to. So, again, whatever's holding you back, this definitely could be related to children. Or there could be 3 people involved in this. 2 people involved. 1 on each side. The person that you're separating from could have somebody on their side that you have a connection to, and vice versa. And they might be kind of like they might be asking you to stay. They might be trying to convince you to not do it. I don't know. Definitely asking to have strength. With the strength card, that's Leo energy. But that little creature, I don't know. Is that good or bad? Yeah, with the 9 of Pentacles here, and then we got the King of Pentacles again, that's Taurus energy, so there's definitely assets involved. I'm guessing this is a legal thing that hasn't been completed, and you need to complete that cycle before you start a new one. Market. Mocking. Okay, so definitely I've got pig here, and I've got mocking. So definitely somebody could be slandering about you to other people, or they might be contacting this other person to tell them bad things about you.